This is an all signs bonus reading, and I forgot to put the mic on. This is an all signs bonus reading, and in this one we will look at what makes you special. What makes you special? Alright, so the order of the signs will be fire, earth, air, and then water. Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, any other placements you feel called to check out. It will be timestamped. The timestamps only will be available after the live stream, alrighty? So let's get to it. Hang on. Can you hear me well? Can you hear me well? I guess you can. Cold killer. Steg, what's up? Thank you. Rita, hi. Alright, so let's just begin. Actually, hang on. I want my water. Hang on. Oh! Shit. Knocking shit out. Knocking what? Anyways. Shall we begin? I do want to change the decks. Hang on. I'm going to put some incense. Dragon blood. That's what I fancy. Dragon blood. Thank you, Shelter. Oh, we need one. Oh. Alucard, 13th Wish, what's up? What's up? All right. The devil. That card jumped out. Okay, well, let's get started. Sagittarius, what makes you special? Sagittarius, what makes you special? Oh. You know, this is interesting. What makes you special is the I don't give a fuck energy. I have no fucks to give energy, which makes you very courageous, makes you stand out, possibly makes you loud, makes you goofy. Are we going to mention all the Sagittarius traits? Because this is what this is. It's like you're not afraid to turn heads, or you're not afraid of people being critical of you. You're not afraid of... It's like there's a courageous energy. Look at me, whether you like it or not, you will look anyway. You know what I mean? It feels like courageous energy. Wow. I do see that what makes you special as well is scratching my nipple. What makes you special as well is that you can switch off. You can be detached. You can just like, even if you are emotionally involved, you can just be like, switch off. You know what I mean? It feels like you are capable of switching off your emotions on command, on demand. On command is more like it. And it gives you this dangerous, powerful energy that makes you stand out. You could be like a sore thumb. I'm getting like a weird, but not weird, or more like eccentric energy. Meaning that it doesn't matter where you go, you could stand out to the point where people look at you. You could be the type that will wear random shit and it makes people like think that you are either like a bad dresser, or that you don't know how to dress properly, or that you dress inappropriately to the event or situation or location. I mean, that's also Sagittarius. Sagittarians are like, I'm either homeless or red carpet. I'm either gonna dress like a homeless person, or I'm gonna go like full glam and I'm going to the red carpet, when really you're just going to the park or some shit. Like you could be either underdressing or overdressing, and people are like, oh, why is Sagittarius like that? But really, it gets you attention. You know, what makes you different than others is, I feel like you grab attention even when you don't intend to grab it. So you're not an attention seeker, more like attention grabber. Like you're fucking minding your business, doing what you fucking want to do, and it makes people look, wonder, question, criticize. And I don't think you give a fuck, which makes you stand out. So what makes you special is really Sagittarius energy. That you don't give a fuck, you can detach quickly. You know, you can turn your emotions on and off when you want. And you're like a sore thumb. You show up kind of like, whether you mean to stand out in the choices of the way you present yourself or not. I feel like you don't. It's just like, it depends on how you feel on the day. I just heard something. What was that? And it makes people like wonder about you, or question you, or criticize you. But I don't think you give a fuck. So you do what you want to do anyway. And that makes you a very powerful person. That makes you special, because not a lot of people can do that. And Sagittarius energy is like that. So I mean, I feel like this is more of a Sagittarius collective than someone specific here. Did I say you're loud? You could be sometimes talking about like things that you're passionate about, and people are like, why are you angry? Why are you angry? Why are you loud? Okay, calm down. And you're like, I'm calm. I'm just talking. Am I too loud for you? Okay, I'll lower my voice. And then you forget about it and then you pick up the tone. It's so true, you know? Like the amount of times I had people tell me, no need to be angry, calm down. I'm like, I'm not angry. I'm just passionate. I just talk passionately. Okay? So that's something else as well. Like when you go to a place, people look at you as chaotic. And it's not chaos to you, it's chaos to them. Again, it makes you stand out. It's like, ooh, sorry, am I being too loud? Is this better? Like you might even play with it. You might, if you notice that people get upset by your energy or how much your energy is and if it's too strong for them, you could even increase it just to piss them off. And like, I'm gonna be louder. I'm gonna be more chaotic, you know, just to fuck with them. That's such a Sagittarius energy. The worst thing you can say to me is calm down. I know. You tell me to calm down, I'll do the opposite of calming down. I have the tendency to do the opposite of what's asked of me. Like, for example, I get that a lot. When people come to me and say, you should smile more. You should smile more. You know, like I'm just minding my business. I'm just, you know, I have like a resting bitch face. I will look into your soul without, you know, like I will make eye contact and not look away until you look away or whatever, if I catch you looking. And it's not like, you know, just like normal eye contact. And people will approach me and say, smile. And I'll continue to look at them like, who the fuck are you to tell me to smile? I've said this to people like so many times, way too often. Or they will say, you should smile more. And whenever they say that sentence, I say, you should mind your business more. And then I carry on. In fact, when a Sagittarius smiles, run. When I am pissed off, I will smile. When I'm about to unleash my demons, I will smile. So when I'm not smiling, it's a good sign. When I smile and someone is getting on my nerve, I will smile like that, but I'm trying not to go to jail. You know? I'll smile. Anyways, Sagittarius, be you, baby. Be you. You're doing it anyway, so no need for advice. I lose it then. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm kind of the same. All right, let's see. 1344 Leo. Leo. Nikki, thank you. It says attitude. Leo, let's see. What makes you special, even though you don't even fucking need that, right? Maybe we should skip Leo because Leo already knows very well what makes them special. What makes you special, Leo? Everything? Oh yes, I know. Ooh! The devil. Ooh. Let me just say something, Leo. You have this effect on people where they will never fucking forget you. In the most nicest to toxic ways. So whether you have been nice to someone or toxic to someone, They will never forget you. You leave a stamp. You leave a tattoo on people. You leave your print. That's what makes you special. You could even have a lot of stalkers. Because even though when you disconnect from people, you still have that effect on them. And they will stalk you. You might have people that you've disconnected from years and years and fucking years ago. But they still stalk you. They still keep tabs on you. Yeah, you have a lot. I don't know who you are, but you seem to be collecting souls like the fucking devil. What makes you special here is that you have an everlasting print, touch, that lives within people for the rest of their life. Whether you have been nice to them or nasty to them, I feel like it doesn't matter. You still have that effect on people. You still have that effect on people. You still have that grip on them. And I feel like you have a lot of stalkers. And it's stalkers that you forgot they even exist. You know, it's people that you forgot they exist. You know, you cut them out or you stop talking to them for years. I feel like decades. But they still stalk you, they still wonder about you, they still think about you. If it's not like stalking, so your social media or whatever, it's more in the sense that you're still in their mind. You live in people's head rent free. Like my cat, you know? That's what makes you special. You have that effect on people. And it makes you the devil here. Meaning the devil is representation of like someone that has a grip on people. They grip on their soul. You collect souls. That's it in a nutshell. I feel like also I want to say, Leo, the way you carry yourself, even when you don't feel confident, even on the days you don't feel confident, you appear very confident. You know what I mean? Like the visualization that I'm getting here, even when the lion is sleeping, it's still scary. Have you seen a lion yawn? Have you seen a lion yawn? Now the lion is just yawning. It's like in that moment, it's like, but then you see their fucking teeth and you're terrified. But to the lion, they're not really doing something to scare you. They're just like yawning. But it's so scary because you see all these teeth. So you could be like coming across very confident, even on the days you don't feel confident, even when you're yawning and people catch you not in your best look or not in your best appearance, but you still come across as confident as fuck. It's almost like you are photogenic even when you feel like it's a bad hair day or a bad look or a bad outfit or, oh, someone caught me by surprise, I'm not prepared. And you feel a bit like self-conscious, self-conscious? Yeah, I think that's the one, not self-conscious, self-conscious. And you feel like a bit of, I don't know, I don't feel so confident. You still appear confident. It's like it doesn't matter how you think of yourself, you still, you know, look to people that top-notch. You know what I mean? Hang on, this is annoying me because it keeps on hitting the table. Okay, not hitting the table anymore. Had to test. My mom is full on Leo, and oh my god, she's a force to be reckoned with. Yeah. Leos are nice, just don't fucking mess with a lion. To be honest, I've had good experiences with Leos and bad experiences with Leos. But they do, like, you know, you kind of have to either disconnect from them, or I don't feel like you can change a Leo's mind. So for example, if something is not working, just fucking disconnect from them. Don't try, because even if you try, you will still not win that competition, or you will still not win that argument, because a Leo is fucking stubborn, and whatever they think is right, whatever they think is true, good luck changing that. Unless they choose to change it themselves, yes. But if they think something is right and you have an opposing opinion, good fucking luck. There's no point in arguing. Just leave it. Leave it! But oh my god, Leos are great lovers. Oh my god. If a Leo loves you, if they truly love you, oh my god, they will spoil the shit out of you. They will be the best partner, and the most sensual, and the most passionate, and the most gift giving, and the most whatever. Everything you want in a partner. If a Leo loves you, oh my god. All right, it's getting hot in here. Let me cool down. Alrighty. Next. Oh, 22. Okay. Aries, let's see what makes you special. Let's see what makes you special, Aries. Aries, you are like a rare bird that comes in people's lives and lift them up or uplift them, and you're gone. Like, so, okay, so you know the stereotype about Aries that they get bored easily? I feel like there is like like the opposite side of that, which makes you more wanted, I want to say. So for example, you know, when celebrities go to a party, they only stay for 5-10 minutes. That's actually a trick to make them even more wanted. It's like exclusive. I'm not available. When you are like that, people are even more interested in you. But that's who you are. So you come across as someone that doesn't stay long. You know, you don't overstay your stay. You come in, you kind of like bring the energy up, and then you leave. You know what I mean? So people remember you, talk about you as the life of the party. But it's almost like they can't get enough of you because you never stay too long. You know, you're on the move constantly. And it makes people like crave being with you. So your boredom, when you get bored and you like to change up and you are on the move, it kind of works in your favor here. So when people say Aries gets bored quickly, it's also part of your charm. I see that there are people that when they see you, they are really happy and uplifted. And even when you see someone that's not, you know, feeling good, you lift them up. And once they are in this jolly energy, you go away. So people remember you being there for them, lifting them up or uplifting their spirit, and you don't overstay, which makes people miss you and crave being with you. I'm also getting that your physical appearance appeals to a lot of people, a lot of types of people. Meaning you could be the type that is everyone's type. You know what I mean? I feel like even on the days you don't try to look your best, you look good. You're chill with it, you know? Like, you don't have to overdo it, or you don't have to put too much time to look your best. Even on the days where you're just like, you know, low maintenance type of days, you look good. You are, like, I feel like you are the type that everyone likes, in a sense. There was a fly, but anyways. And it feels like, I feel like you have a lot of crushes. Like, there could be people that you don't even know that have a crush on you. And you're not keeping record, or you're not really aware that you bring that seductive, charming, I feel like you're just who you are. And that actually makes it even more appealing, because when you are being authentic and you're not faking it, people feel it. Even if they don't understand it. When they see a fake person trying to smile, or trying to laugh, or trying to force themselves to be pleasant, people feel it. On an intuitive level, gut level, they feel it. But because you're not really trying to fake anything, and you're just being who you are, you're being authentic in that energy, it makes you even more appealing to people. I want to say, Aries, you could be a heartbreaker to some. Meaning that there are people that think that being with you is like a fantasy and it's impossible to happen. Because you are this rare bird. And what do they say about rare birds? They're hard to catch. And it's like, people don't even try. Like, you have people that could possibly think, what's the point in trying to be with Aries? Because it's never gonna happen. Have you seen Aries? Nah, yeah, never gonna happen. You could have like celebrity vibes, I wanna say. You know what I mean? Celebrity vibes. Like, you're chill, you have fun, but you're not seen a lot. Because you keep moving. You make things look effortless. And again, it's effortless because it's your authentic self being expressed. Alrighty. Joanna, I would definitely recommend. I would definitely recommend. At least try, right? At least once. But don't force it, because if a Leo doesn't like you, they will never like you. So Leos are more, like, we have to remember Leos are fixed signs. So if you for example want to try a Leo, and you find a Leo, but they're not interested in you, or they see you as a friend or whatever, it's not gonna happen. Fixed sign. But if they like you, and it happens naturally, yes. Okay, so we finished fire signs. Hey, spiritual seeker. Alrighty. Let's do Earth. Virgo. Let's see what makes you special. Let's see what makes you special, Virgo. Let's see. Okay. This is very specific, okay? So keep that in mind. You are seductive to many people. That's what makes you special. And I feel like you have your way to get your way. Meaning that if you want something, it's almost like impossible for you to not get it, because you will find a way to get it. For example, this can apply in a, when I say seductive, this can apply in your romantic relationships. Even if someone is not interested in you, you will find a way to make them interested in you. You will mutate like the mutable sign you are to be who they want you to be to get what you want. And it's sexual. So I'm not sure if you're a hoe or if you are a player, if you like to explore your options, because I do see that this is a Virgo that uses their mutable energy to give people what they want in order for you to get what you want. There is a transaction of some kind here. So it's like you're switched on. You know what I mean? You know what people want. And to each person is different. To each person, you know they want different things. So you mutate to appeal to that specific person you want to get intimate with, for example. And oh my God, you have people hooked on you. You're coming across as a heartbreaker, and this is why I say you could be a hoe. But there are people here that remember the things that you do for them because you do the things that they want. You know what I mean? So for example, I'm getting like a sexual energy, meaning, for example, if someone likes to be kissed this way or that way, you kiss according to what they like. Do you know what I mean? Like you do the things according to what the person wants and needs, and it makes them, it hooks them to you, because you appear to be the perfect person for them because you deliver on what they want and need from you. Do you know what I mean? So you have the ability to mutate in a way to give people what they want. And it makes you very special to each individual. This feels like more on a one-to-one. Like when you are with someone, you change in order to be compatible with them. And when you are with someone else, you change in order to be compatible with that person. And that person, and that person, and that person, and that person, you hoe. And that person, and that person. Now, obviously, it doesn't have to be just sexual, but I'm getting sexual energy here. This is why I said specific at the beginning of the reading. So, and that makes you charming. That makes you special. Because you deliver on the wants and needs of the people you interact with. Therefore, you become someone special to them. You know what I mean? Like when people say every person has their different needs that needs to be met, you are that person. You meet their needs. It makes you special. You have a lot of people that are hung up on you. Possibly even people that, you know, you got what you want, whether this is in a sexual sense or in a transactional sense, you got what you want, so you stop being who they want you to be. So you stop giving them that special treatment. And so you have people that are heartbroken. So you could have people that cannot forget the version of you giving them what they want. Does that make sense? That's how I see it. To many people, Virgo, you are marriage material. And again, the reason why they see you as marriage material is because you mutate to become the person that they wish to see. You're like a fantasy fulfiller. What's your fantasy? Oh, you like that type of person? Hold on. Changing into the person that they want. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's what makes you special. All right. Hi, Dragonfly. Alrighty. $36.21 Taurus. Taurus, what makes you special? What makes you special? Let's see. What makes you special, Taurus? I love how much this aligns with the zodiac sign's energy. Like, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that the readings would align with the zodiac energy. You know what I mean? Like with Sagittarius, with Virgo, with Taurus right now. Because what makes you special here, Taurus, is that you appear to be on top of the world. And I mean materially. You know what they say about Taurians? That you always look your best, you wear your best, and you look like you are of money or come from money. That's what I say here. So it makes you attract people to you. Meaning there are people that are attracted to you because you look like you have money. And there are people that are actually interested in you because you look like you're financially comfortable. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's some people that want to take advantage of you because of that. And there's some of these people are truly interested in you because they also come from the same type of background. You know, what makes you special as well is that you come across as a challenge. And for some people, that's a good thing. And for some people, that's a bad thing, right? But there are people here that see you as a challenge, meaning, oh, okay, Taurus is hard to persuade, hard to sway, hard to seduce, and it makes you appear as a challenge for people. And it's like, challenge accepted. I want the Taurus to want me, or I want the Taurus to change their mind in accordance to this, or whatever. So you appear as if you are a challenge. You're very grounded, which is such an earth energy. You know, like you come across as hard to please, hard to impress, hard to attain, I want to say. And there are some people are like, okay, challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. You know what I mean? You know when people say, easy come, easy go? You're the opposite of that. You're like, I'm not easy to come, I'm not easy to go. You know what I mean? So it makes people even more interested in you because they feel like you have something special. And part of this is the way you present yourself, which is financially looking comfortable. So there are a lot of people that see you as a challenge. And it's like a hidden gem, or not a hidden gem, more like expensive diamond, or Like, you know, when you want something and it's expensive, so you have to really work hard to get it, to save money to get it. Kind of feels like that. People see you as an expensive thing, as an expensive person. And they see you as an expensive person, meaning that you come across as a rich person or as a financially comfortable person. And it's like expensive to attain as well. So there are people that are interested in you that feel like they're not financially capable to be on your league. I mean, Taurus, you could be broke as fuck, but but people see you as a rich person. The way you carry yourself, you could be a big spender, you know? Like some people are in debt because they want to look good, right? So you could be a big spender. You could be drowning in debt, but you look like you've got shit together. And I feel like it attracts rich people around you, but also it attracts people that want to take advantage of you. I already said that. Okay, so you could feel like there are people, you know, that want to take advantage of you, so you have to be careful around them. You could even have trust issues because of that. But it's because of the way you present yourself, the way you appear. The way you appear, I'm not joking, 10 of Pentacles. You appear as the rich kid. You appear as someone that comes from a rich family. Even if you're not, you appear like that. Appear. Okay. Whether it's true or not, doesn't matter. You appear it. You appear it. Alright. Capricorn. Let's see, Capricorn. Let's see, what makes you special? What makes you special, Capricorn? What makes you special? I just heard, okay, daddy. Oh, no, you didn't. Do you attract all the people that have daddy issues? Do you? Do you? Do you? Oh my god. You made me laugh, thank you. Because it seems like you give daddy vibes. And what I mean by that, okay, is that you come across as like, please me. You want my validation, impress me. You come across as very assertive, very strong in your position, you know? If daddy says so, you do so. You know what I mean? It feels almost like disciplinary, right? So it's almost like you upset people with this assertive energy, but at the same time, it feels like they like it, or there is the possibility of them getting even turned on by it. So what makes you special here is that you can be very assertive, and it kind of makes people do things that usually they wouldn't do for other people, but for you they would. I want your validation, Daddy Capricorn. So I feel like you can make people do things for you just by being assertive with them. Just by saying so, you know? I don't like what you're wearing, change it. Okay, Daddy. Oh my god, what is this bullshit? Seriously though, it goes hand in hand with Capricorn, because I always say like Capricorn is daddy energy, right? Capricorn to me is father energy, and it's coming here. It's like, oh, okay, so you don't want to do what I told you to do? Okay, I'm gonna punish you. I don't know why I'm getting like a sexual energy from this. Maybe there are people that get turned on by that. It's like, ooh, you're gonna punish me? Ooh. You know what I mean? So your serious energy is what makes you special. You have a lot of authority energy here, meaning you could be a Capricorn that is in an authoritarian position, and that rubs on your personal life. But I feel like mostly it's people that are around you that listen to you. You know, when you say something, they take it into account. When you say something and they don't listen, it's like, okay, you know, I'm going to treat you differently. You know, there's a punishment type of thing. You do what I want and you will get my blessing. You don't do what I want and I will punish you for it. You know, it feels like that. And people are like okay with it. Around you, I feel like you have people that are into that like to be dominated or like to be submissive to you. And that could be in a sexual sense, but also in other, like it could be even with friends and family. You know, you say something and they will do so. And if they don't, you might take away their phone, go to your room. Kind of energy is here. So I feel like what makes you special is that you have this authority, power, and it makes you stand out. It makes people want to listen to you. Again, it goes with the Capricorn energy. You see what I mean by the readings are aligning with the zodiac energy? It's like even when people don't listen, you find a way to make them listen by either like taking away something from them. Maybe it's even your attention. And if they listen, you reward them. You know, I feel like you train people. You train people. And I don't think it's in regard to a job. It could be. But it feels like on a personal level, you train people to be the way that you want them to be. Again, daddy energy, right? Like father energy. You train them. You raise them. Because you think whatever you say is the appropriate thing to do or the appropriate way for the people that you are involved with to act. You know what I mean? There is something about your voice which is something that I am intuitively getting. Your voice. There is something about your voice. Maybe the way you articulate yourself or the way you use your voice to be assertive. You know what I mean? There's something about that here. You know how to use your voice. You know how to pause and slow down on certain words and emphasize on certain words. And it makes you come across very powerful. Do you know what I mean? Okay then. Assertive makes everything good. Everyone in the chat assertive? I am assertive as fuck. I mean, I have 4 placement in Capricorn. I can be someone's daddy. I can be your daddy. I'm joking. I don't want to be anyone's daddy, thank you. But I can be assertive as fuck. Like, don't get me wrong, sometimes people are power hungry. I will give them the stage. But when it comes to like when like your dad likes to solve problems and they always offer solutions, I am that person. When people are like, oh, what do we do? I already know what to do. You know what I mean? That's the Capricorn in me. It's like, you do this, you do that, and everything will be fine. Come here. Who's your daddy? All right, so we finished Earth. We're gonna do air signs. I've developed artificial Capricorn. See which house you have Capricorn in. It might make sense then. If you don't have Capricorn in your chart, check your houses. Because then you'll know where it's coming from. Or in what part of your life you're a Capricorn. The chair is destroyed by my cat. As you can see, it's her scratcher. It looks well loved. Where is Night actually? Night? Night? Where are you? Night? Come here. The silence before the storm. Night? Night? Where are you? She likes to play hide and seek too much sometimes. It's like, come find me. Alright, let's do the air signs. 52, 55. Aquarius. Let's see what makes you special, Aquarius. What makes you special? Oh, such an air sign. You going with the flow is what makes you special. And it's so interesting that I say this for an air sign, because an Aquarius is a fixed sign, but you're still air. So you're the least stubborn fixed sign of the zodiac because you have air. Okay, so what does air do? It moves with the wind, or it moves as the wind moves. So you going with the flow, or I feel like there is a friendly energy here, meaning that you have friends that really rely on you. If they have a bad day, if they go through a situation where they feel like, I need to talk to someone, you're the first person they think about. You're the first person they try to find and talk to find some comfort. So I see that you are very open to the people that you care about, or there are people here that think of you as the one to go to when they have a problem, when they need a friend, when they need a shoulder to cry on, even though, you know, maybe you won't like the tears on your t-shirt, but come here, you need it. So yeah, there is a friendly energy about you, meaning that you will go really far for the people you care about. And people around you, they really love that about you. It's like you are the one that's always there when you need them the most, or when they need you the most. Do you know what I mean? That you're there. You might be busy and, you know, ghost them for some time as you would, Aquarius, but when they really need you, you're there. It's like if someone calls you, like a friend, I need your help, come get me, or come to this location. You won't ask questions like, I'll be there, give me 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. Right? It feels like there are people that know you as the person to call in an emergency, or when things get rough, when things get bad. You're the one. And you're there for people. Obviously, I'm not saying that you're there for everybody, but I feel like the people you care about are, they know that you will be there. So there is a safety net that you provide for the people around you, the people you care about. There is a safety energy here that you give to people. It's like no matter what happens, you know I'm there for you, right? You know, I'm getting that energy. And even if a person lived far away from you, you will make that trip to them. It's like, oh, you're going through it. You're going through a difficulty. Give me a few days. I'll be, I'll be on the road, or I'll take, I'll book a flight. It's something like that. You will be there for people. And it makes you really like an undisposable. Is that the word? Like, people can't live without you, especially after they get the safety that they get from you. Meaning that once people realize that you've got their back, it's like you are it. You could be the one that people put in their applications next of kin, or, it doesn't have to be family, it's a friend or whatever. And you are the person they choose to put on their application. You are the one that they think first about to come to them. Which is kind of sweet, people really think you're a sweetheart. Which is, could go against Aquarius energy, but Aquarians are a sweetheart. They are. In fact, I feel like Aquarians are the most sensitive air sign. If not all zodiac. I don't know. But you hide it very well. As an air sign, you hide it very well. But when it matters, you show it. Okay? So, yeah, you are that sweetheart that people rely on when things get tough. So you have people here that never want to live life without you because they've met you and they never want to lose you. Because you bring that sweetness to their life, You are the friend, the best friend, the family member that everyone relies on when it gets tough. You are the one that gets cold. You are definitely the one that is on the speed dial. You could be on the speed dial for some people. Number 1, Aquarius. Calling. Indispensable? I think so. Oh, yes. Ugh. My oldest daughter is Aquarius, and puberty was hell with her. Puberty is hell for everybody, but how is it hell for her specifically? The worst phase in one's life, I think, is the teenage years, with the hormones kicking in, with the confusion and the brain fog, with the peer pressure, with the schooling system and education. It's all like a fucked up part of it's all like a lot of fucked up parts put in one phase. Alrighty. Let's see. Gemini. What makes you special? What makes you special, Gemini? Interesting. Gemini, you have a body part that's on high demand on the market. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that means exactly. You have a body part that is wanted by many. And people would get surgeries to get it, but you have it naturally. I'm almost curious what that thing is. People that get intimate with you fall in love with it. Unless we're talking about genitalia, I don't know what it could be. I don't know. It could be your chest, boobs, ass, dick, pussy. I don't know. But it feels like only the people that get intimate with you get to experience it. I don't know. You could have like a magical dick or a magical pussy, who knows? But that's what makes you special. People that get intimate with you fall in love with it, and possibly fall in love with you because of it. It's really, that's what it's giving me. Nothing more, nothing less. There are people that masturbate and fantasize about it, even when you disconnect it from them. So this can be ex-lovers, exes, I don't know, friends with benefits, whoever that got to see it, interact with it. They still fantasize about it, especially if you've sent pictures or whatever. Those pictures are still very much of use. These people use that to help with their imagination during their masturbation. Do I need to say more? You know what I'm getting, Gemini, is that you have people that say that they have high standards, but those standards go away with you. You know when people say, oh, I would never be with someone like that. But then that's someone that comes along that kind of like cancels out all the standards that a person has. You are, to some people, you cancel out their standards. Meaning, for example, if they have high standards, if they are high maintenance, with you, it's like, I will do whatever you want, Gemini. What standards? I have none for you. Just give me that magical dick or a magical pussy. I don't care about my standards. Oh, I only believe in marriage and I will not have sex before marriage? Yeah, but for you, we can make an exception. You know what I mean? Now I want to see that magical dick and magical pussy. Obviously, I'm joking. Do not fucking send me shit like that. I will block you. I will kick your ass in the ethereal. You hear me? People think that because I'm on a screen, I will come out of the screen like the Ring. Like, look, I can do it right now. Don't fuck with me. I'll come after you. In spirit. Trust me. I will haunt your dreams. Let's see. Libra, what makes you special? Oh, that was a weird... The card slid under the laptop. Let's see. What makes you special, Libra? Oh my god. You have the King of Cups twice. You heartbreaker, you. You are... And that goes hand in hand with Libra energy, because you're ruled by Venus. You are, to however many people that you have interacted with, the best lover they have ever experienced. The best lover. You have people that are in love with you. And I don't think it's one person. I'm not sure if you're currently involved with these people or not. I mean, you could have like main bitch, side bitch, or whatever people do these days. Oh my god, yeah. You have your way of charming people, and it's through love. Like, your love language is love. All of it. All of it. All of it. All of it. What makes you special is that you are a great lover. And again, it goes hand in hand with Libra being ruled by Venus. The representation of love and affection. And that's what makes you special. You are a great lover. And I'm getting sensual. And I'm not saying that you're just sensual. I mean, you know when to get rough when you want to get rough. You know what I mean? But it feels more like... It feels more like you know the language of love. This is why I say you are love. All of the languages. You are the whole thing. Meaning that you can speak love. Do you know what I mean? How do I explain it? It's like you speak the language of love. You know how to love someone properly. And this is not like, you know when you go online and people tell you this is how you should love someone, or this is what you need to do. No, to you, you should write a book about how to love someone, because you could be the person that knows how to love people, or you are the person that knows how to communicate love, to express love, to express it physically, mentally. I feel like verbally there is something about the way you talk. I'm getting like a seductive voice, you know the kind of low, whispery type of voice. And it's almost like you put people on trance. You know when you go to I mean, I don't know if you know, but when a hypnotist, I think they're called hypnotist put someone under hypnosis, they use this really calm, it's like whispery sound, and you take your time. It feels like that. It feels like you talk like that, or when you get intimate with people, you use that voice to put them under your trance, to put them under your spell. And people are like, I'm almost there. And that is just by listening to you talk. Just listening to what you're saying. And maybe you are aware of that. Maybe you use that to your advantage. So for example, if you want to persuade something or persuade someone with something, you could be using your voice to your advantage. And they're like, yeah, take my money, take everything. Whatever you want. You want me to sacrifice myself to prove that I love you. It feels like that. It feels like that. It's giving siren energy, but more bright, if that makes any sense. Siren energy to me is more dark, but you are more bright. If that makes any fucking sense. That's how I feel it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You have people hooked on you. You know, you have people that are in love with you, Libra. Whether you are currently interacting with them or involved with them or not, you have at least a couple of people that are in love with you. Not just love you, no, in love. In love. Like deeply, deeply in love with you. And that's just a couple of people. Just a couple of people that are madly in love with you. That's it. No biggie. Yeah, if a Libra wants to charm you, woo! I mean, here's the thing. My personal experience, I prefer, when it comes to the charming side of things, Libra women know how to charm the fuck out of you. But from my experience, I've dealt with Libra men. Just gonna say that. They should have their own zodiac sign. Spiritual seeker, I'll make an exception for you. You're a good Libra man. I don't know like how to explain the Libra man. Like, speechless, as you can see. A spiritual seeker, maybe you can enlighten us. All right, so we finished air signs. We'll do water next. I heard they charm you once they get sexy time. Back to boring. I don't know. I've met like personally for me, I have like Libra men friends. They're great friends. But lovers, I don't know, man. I don't know. Even when they flirt, they're weird. It's not charming at all. Like if you, it's like the way I would like explain it. When a Libra man tries to charm you, they will creep you the fuck out. They will turn you off instead of on. They will be nice, don't get me wrong, but once they actually try to get like involved with you, it's weird. I don't know, maybe this is just my experience with it. Like obviously I'm not like talking for all Libra men, but that's my experience of it. In fact, one guy I dealt with and everything was great until it started to get a little bit intimate, and he just got like aggressive because I wasn't charmed. You know what I mean? Like he was almost offended that I wasn't impressed. I wasn't charmed by his approach. I actually got the ick. And he was like he unleashed another side of him. I was like, ew. Now I'm all the way turned off. Bye. Yeah, Libra woman, oh my god, Like, I would be gay for a Libra woman. And I am straight as fuck, unfortunately. But Libra woman can, I think, can turn straight woman gay. Just saying. It's just like a mix of everything. It's the physical look, the talk, the whatever. All of it. All of it. All of it. Charming. Charming. My ears are burning. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Let's do water signs. Obviously, you know, like when I talk about the signs, I'm only talking about the sun sign. Obviously, there are other placements of the sign. You know, your chart, your whole chart is an important aspect, especially when it comes to intimacy. Your moon sign especially, right? So do keep that in mind. But we talk for fun and games, right? You know, we're not dissing anybody. I'll say that, right? All right, so 116, all right. Pisces. Pisces, let's see. Pisces, what makes you special? What makes you special, Pisces? Show us. How do I say this in the nicest way? Now, obviously, you know when people say, I'm addicted to bad guys, I'm addicted to the villains, I'm addicted to the bad bitch. That's you. Now, I'm not saying that you are the one that says, I'm addicted to bad guys. You are the bad guy. And it makes you special. You are the most top tier toxic person with the people that you interact with. And it makes you unforgettable. You bring chaos to the order. And it makes you unforgettable. This is why I started the reading saying, how do I say this in the nicest way? Because, you know, don't get me wrong, each to their own. There are people that are into that. You know, there are people that love that. It's like, ooh, I love a jealous person, or ooh, I love a person that comes up with drama. Ooh, I love fighting. Ooh, I love whatever, like bad energy, negative energy, toxic energy. There are people that are into that. And you seem to be attracting those because you are elite provider of toxic energy. I know it comes across as really bad, you know, but here's the thing. Remember, Pisces, that you are like the fantasy, the siren. You remember when I said, I mean, I don't know if you are watching, but when I said the siren is dark energy, because the siren is basically, when it comes to the mythology, it's like a mermaid that is in the water that drowns men, right? But men will willingly go and get drowned by that siren, right? So it's dark. And you have that energy. It's like, ooh, let me fulfill your dark fantasies. Come here, little slave. And you have that effect on people. So whenever people are into the dark side of things, you fulfill it. Because you do it best. Now, does that make you a bad person? Does that make you a toxic person? Well, that is for your own interpretation. But that's what makes you special. You fulfill the dark side of fantasy for people. It's like, what are you into? What are your kinks? I can do that. You know what I mean? you come across as, for example, if you are a woman, you come across as a femme fatale, or if you are a man, you come across as the bad boy that everyone wants to be with and wants to change. You know when people see like a bad guy and they're like, I can change him. It's that energy. And if you are a woman, it's like, oh my God, I want her to step on my balls and crush them. Like, it feels like that. It feels like that, right? So, I mean, like I said, you know, I'm not judging. Do you, boo? But that's what makes you special. That you can fulfill the dark fantasies, the dark side of the people that you interact with. It's like, let me make that your reality. If someone is into, I don't know, like it could be something like a kink where they are hung by their nipples with needles, you would be the one that does that. You would be the one that helps them fulfill that fantasy. Do you know what I mean? All right, I'm done here. I'm done here. Thank you. Exactly. Am I the drama? No. Am I the drama? Definitely goes with this energy. I have 2 siblings that are Pisces. And they are what you call a rainbow twin. So, like, they were born like 1 year apart. Is it 1 year? Something like that. And they're both Pisces. And they're both fucking crazy as shit. One is male, one is female. One is a man, one is a woman. And they give me the creeps sometimes because they have really like this unhinged energy. I can't really explain it. You know, Pisces is really the nicest fucking person that you will ever meet, right? But it's like there is a side to them that it's almost like nothing is wrong. You know what I mean? Like they could have, it's like they don't really need a moral compass. It's like, is killing really a bad thing? Like they give me that vibe. Is murdering someone really a bad thing? What if I was putting them out of their misery? Is it bad then? Like they have this unhinged energy to them. And yes, I don't talk to them. But they're Pisces. So I have first-hand interaction with Pisces. Unhinged. Now, not all the time, just unhinged in sometimes they will show you how unhinged they are. In fact, you know what? There was a study that was done on number 1 serial killer zodiac, and it was Pisces. It was Pisces. So cute. Yeah, most of the serial killers are mutable signs. So Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, and who's the Gemini? I think Pisces is on the top, and then comes Virgo, and then Gemini, or Gemini before Virgo, something like that. And Sagittarius is the last. And they are all mutable signs. And I was like, interesting. So if you are mutable, it actually makes sense. You know when serial killers are like not caught easily because they can mutate, they can be the nice person, hey, can you help me? And then You know what I mean? So it makes sense, actually. Mutable signs are, they can fake it easily, but it's not really faking because they actually can mutate. They actually can do that. You know what I mean? All right. Anyway, 1 to 5, 18, Scorpio. Yeah, Ted Bundy is a Sagittarius. All the people that was interacting with Ted Bundy before they found out, they all described him as a nice person. Nice. They're really nice and charming. He was killing people. Anyways, Scorpio, let's see what makes you special. Let's see what makes you special. Interesting, Scorpio. This goes hand in hand with your mysterious stereotype. It's like the more people don't know about you, the more they are interested in you. Now, here's the thing. There are people that you've known for years, but they still don't know you properly. They feel like there is still another level to you that you don't show them. And it keeps things exciting. I want to say that. It keeps things exciting. You know when you get to know someone and you know everything about them, you hear the same stories, you kind of like, you know them inside out, and you get bored with it because there's not much left to know about them, and it's like, it's kind of dull and boring now, you know, like there's nothing else. You are definitely not that type. It feels like you have people that have known you for years and years and years, and you still surprise them. You still say something and do something, and they're like, I thought I knew Scorpio, but apparently I don't. Interesting. And you keep people like engaged with you. Even when you are not being secretive on purpose or not being mysterious on purpose, people find that you're still mysterious. Even when you open up and say, you know, this is how I feel, this is what I'm thinking about, you're being vulnerable and open, they still feel like there is a part of you that's keeping things hidden. So even the people that know you very well, and when I say very well, I mean very well to the extent of time they've known you, they still feel like you have a side of you that you're not revealing. There is a depth of you, or that there's a depth in you that people feel like they can't reach. It's almost like going into the ocean, and the more they dive, the more there is. The more they dive, the more there is. And it seems like it's pitless. Is that the word? Pitless? There's no end to it. And it keeps people interested in you, I want to say that. It keeps people curious. It keeps people want to dive even deeper in the ocean of Scorpio. There are people, however, I will say this, there are people that feel overwhelmed by your intensity or your mysterious energy. But it's almost like, you know when you eat something bitter and it starts bitter, but you kind of can't stop yourself from eating it? It kind of feels like that. It's like, even though it's overwhelming to dive deeper in the oceans of Scorpio, it feels almost addictive to continue. So there could be people that feel drained by your intensity, but at the same time they love it, so they can't quit it. Yeah, the main thing I'm getting is that your energy is addictive. And your mystery it keeps people interested. They don't get bored because They don't really know you, even if they've known you for years. And that can include friends, family, it can include lovers, love interests. Or even people that you have been in a relationship with for years, but they still feel like they haven't tapped into the depth of you. They haven't reached the last level. I do feel, Scorpio, that you have a lot of people that are addicted to you. Meaning if they don't hear from you, or if you have disconnected from them, they miss you. It's like they have never experienced someone like you because your depth provided that. Does that make sense? So you know, when you talk to someone for 5 minutes, you already figure them out and they're shallow or there's not much to it. You forget about them. The next day, you don't even remember having that conversation. But because people are tapping into your depth, you have become memorized. It's almost like you are in people's long-term memory, which is unforgettable. When something or someone is in your long term, it doesn't even matter if you have Alzheimer or whatever else that makes you forget things. You still remember them, right? You see when old people forget, but they still remember their loved one, or they still remember things, memories of their loved one having like this memory with them. Because long-term memory cannot be erased. It's hard to erase. And you have that effect on people. You live in their long-term memory. And most of the time that happens because people can't figure someone out and they think about them constantly and they get to know them. They've known them for years and they still discover new things about them. So they become in the long-term memory. This is why when you study, you revise because you want to put the information in your long term so that you don't forget it. But if it's short term, it's most likely that you will forget. You have that effect on people. Okay then. Hang on, I need to charge my thingy. Yeah, isn't it called Alzheimer? Or is it something else? All right. Cancer, let's see what makes you special. I'm actually really surprised that most of the readings align with the zodiac energy. It's interesting. It's an interesting pattern. Let's see what makes you special, Cancer. Wow. Almost burped while saying wow. Wow. Interesting. You know what makes you special, Cancer, is that people underestimate you. People underestimate you, and that is their biggest mistake. Because when they find out that they have underestimated you, it's too late. It's too late. Once you cut a bitch out, they're out. Oh my god. If this applies to your romantic or your relationships, I feel like people underestimate you. They think that you're all so cute and, you know, you're harmless. And then they see your other side. And then they're like, who are you? What have you done to my Cancer? You are coming across as a heartbreaker. Because once you pull your energy away, or once you pull your energy back, good luck fucking bringing that energy back. Meaning that once you decide, I'm over this, I'm not dealing with this person or that person, they're out. And even if they try to come in, it's not going to be the same energy. And once people get to see your other side, I want to say, it's almost like they don't recognize you, or they don't feel like they've known you very well the first round. So I feel like when I say that you have, like, you break hearts, it's because these people underestimated you, took you for granted, or they weren't really grateful for you being in their life. And once they take that for granted, or mistake you for someone that is gullible, or, you know, you don't really have that depth, you're just innocent and naive, you tell them what time it is. You show them. I feel like you show them more than tell them. You show them. You cut them out cold. I feel like they see your cold side and they're like, I did not see that coming. Where is my Cancer? Where is my crybaby? You know what I mean? Crybaby, obviously I say because it's a stereotype about Cancerians. But I see here that you have a lot of people that are heartbroken over you once they find out that, hey, you know, you fuck with me, you find out. And once they find out, it's too late. So what makes you special, in a way, is that people underestimate you and then they see your other side and they're like, hang on, I didn't know that existed. And then they want to do right by you, but then it's too late for you. It's like, I already put an X on you. I already poked holes in your face. What? When I said that, I saw a visualization of a picture where the eyes have holes in them. What are you doing? I don't know where that came from. So there's a picture that I'm seeing with holes in the eyes. You know when you grab like a needle and you put a hole in the eye? What the heck is that? I already put holes in your eyes. I mean, I hope it's a picture, you know, I'm seeing a picture, but I hope it's a picture. It's not actually real. Anyway, so that's what I'm getting. It's like people underestimate you and they have their idea that they construct based on how you treat them, which is like loving, lovey-dovey, you know, caring and nurturing and whatever else Cancerian's stereotype is. And then they underestimate you. And then you show them your other side. It's more of a dark side, cold side, distant. And they're like, fuck, ouch, that hurts. Okay, well, will you give me another chance, Cancer? Silence. Nothing from you. You don't even flinch. I feel like what makes you special, specifically Cancer here, is that you are way more than you show. You show people the side that is loving, lovey-dovey, caring, But once someone takes advantage of you, you can just switch. And it's scary, but it's also necessary. Do you know what I mean? So you have that ability, that power to put people in their places. It's like, oh, okay, so you underestimate me, you want to take advantage of me. Okay, I'm going to put you there outside of my life and no entry ever. And that's your power. I feel like once people find out that you have this strong will and you don't fuck around with it, in a way you become more desirable because they never thought that you have that side of you or that side to you. But hey, I mean, joke's on them because it's too late for you to even reconsider them re-entering your life. Because, I mean, here's the thing. If you re-enter a Cancer's life, it will never be the same. Once they see you under a certain light, it will never be the same. You can be forgiving, you can forgive them. I mean, it's less likely, but I mean, if you do some healing and whatever else and you work on your shadow, you can forgive them. But will they have the same lovey-dovey energy that they got the first round? Fuck no. Do you know what I mean? My father is a Cancer. I know how Cancerians operate. They'll be really caring and loving until you don't do what they want. At least for my father. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you soon. Take care for now.